Okay, now that we've looked at getting courses, we've looked at viewing courses, we've looked at creating courses. Now I've got all these courses that are kind of junking up my system. I'd love to be able to delete those courses. So I've set up this delete endpoint. Again, it's looking pretty much the same as all the others. We're passing the ID that we're getting back when we're fetching courses, and we're deleting on our server. We're using the delete method and we're passing the headers. I'll just click the delete buttons and we're deleting those courses on the server. If I refresh here, we go and fetch the courses and we're just getting back that one, that life at co-assemble one, which is perfect. Other course functions that are available to you are duplicate, which again is pretty similar to some of the other ones. We're passing a course ID, we're passing an identifier and a client identifier if you wanted to associate the new course with a different ID. If you, for instance, were duplicating a course across tenants, you might want to do this. And then we're passing to /course/ID /duplicate. And all that does is it creates a copy. We do append this kind of copy to the title, but you could easily get in there and edit that. The other thing that might be useful to you is exporting a SCORM. So I've set up this export API route. Again, we get an ID. There are two types available to you. There are dynamic SCORMs, which is that when you put that SCORM into your LMS, or your customer puts that SCORM into the LMS, it will connect to co-assemble's system and get the most up-to-date version of the course, which is useful if you want that content to kind of be evergreen and constantly updated, and you want to connect it to the live version of the co-assemble course. Or you could ask us for a static SCORM, which works more like a traditional SCORM, that packages everything up into the SCORM package, and that course will not change as you update it in the platform. Click that. As you can see, it's downloaded a file for me. Just be aware that the output of that API needs to be handled as though it's a file. So right here, I'm wrapping it up in a blob. I'm creating an object URL, and then I'm creating an anchor element, and then I'm basically creating a download link and clicking it for the user so that it downloads the file. So there's a little bit of extra handling there because we're not sending back JSON and we're not sending back a path to a file. So there's a little bit of extra handling. So just be aware of that.